Yo, what up? It's your guy Trauma Brahma, BrahmaBeats.com, coming at you with another banging beat making video. In this track, I'm going to show you how I kept it real simple, but still banging. Okay? I really only used, there's only a few elements to the track. There's the drums, there's the lead melody, and then there's the hook instruments. And I'm going to show you how I made them all sound stronger with just using a simple tricks. Okay, so let me play the track for you first, and we'll go from there. Here we go. Okay, enough of that funky shit. So look, we're going to start off with my favorite aspect of the beat, because it's 50% of the track, and this is a deciding factor in how your beat is going to walk. The drums. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let's solo the drums up so we can hear them just walk real quick. Okay, so you hear it walking, you hear it talking. Alright, and this is dramatic VST all day long. I use the dramatic VST for this joint. Okay, so the pound food kit is responsible for that snare. If you want to make a banging boom bap type track, especially if it's West Coast boom bap, you gotta have a snare cracking. And so this is what I love about using dramatic is the volume control, and that the sounds are already beefed up, ready for you. If I wanted to, I could change this snare out just by hitting this, or just by going into the menu, and I can go into all these different snares, all these different kits with different snares in them. So it makes it very easy. My workflow is a lot easier, especially when it comes to knocking out the drums. So you got the hi-hat in here. It's still from Dramatic too. Fat Pharma is the kit that I use for that. So if you're using Dramatic, check out that hi-hat. It's pretty crispy. Fat Pharma I use for the percussion in here too, which is doing some funky stuff. Okay, and there's two percussions I used in there, kind of piggybacking off each other. Alright, so you gotta have the kick knocking. The kick got to have its own character too. And as you see, I got the volume right here all the way knocked up. I didn't even have to go into here. This volume knob alone will do it. So when you're using that dramatic, just crank it up right there on the main volume. Depending on how you got it laid out, you might use it with all of the drum elements in one track and one kit. I do that sometimes, and then I just break them down later and put them in their own lane. You know, everything gotta have its own lane, baby. The cleaner your mix will be. Unless you get a good clean mix inside dramatic, you could do that too. But anyway, okay, let's go to the piano. So the piano is broken down into three parts. I got the low and the two highs. And I need to put this as high too. High piano too. Oh shit. It's trying to funk up on me. Okay, here we go. So anyway, here's the mid piano, and then which is really low. I should put low, and this is mid because I changed them. So this is mid piano, and this is low. This is low. This is low, my nigga. Okay, so look, the low piano I play first. Okay, so you hear that. Then I got the mid piano, and I broke them down into sections, the frequencies. You could really get a cleaner mix and have more control the more you break things down. So I broke these things down because I wanted to have less low end on these ones. I wanted to pretty much capture the high end, and I wanted to keep this one low. So anyway, here's the mid piano. Okay, and then I got that layered with an even higher piano because I wanted that sparkly, sprinkly piano feel that you hear in a lot of classical music, or you hear in a lot of boom bap tracks with them classical type of samples, or you hear producers just play. So I played these though, and but I broke them down into the three different structures for more control, as I said. Okay, and so there you have it right there for the piano. And so together they sound like. It sounds like a monster, pretty much, like a motherfucking monster. Okay, so here is the choir element I got in here. I'll play this for you. And this might be all, cause I can't show you everything up in my Trizax. As you notice, it's not even mimicking the whole piano. It's piggybacking off of the piano. It's playing some of the main elements of the piano, but it's not playing every aspect. And I did it like that on purpose because I didn't want it to be too overpowering, and I wanted it to have its own space and place and do its own thing. Then you got the bass line, which is doing its thing. It's just walking on them, you know, just walking. You gotta have your bass lines walking. And here is the flute. I wanted it to sound very southwestern. I'm from the Southwest, Maine, Southwest Desert, AZ. So, you know, I wanted it to make it sound like you're somewhere in the desert, somewhere in the Southwest. And the attitude I approach with that piano, which is the main theme, the main instrument, the lead instrument, is I wanted it to sound like very aggressive, like something's coming, like, you know, like it's some hardcore shit about to pop off. And that's why you hear it sounding like that. And that's easily inspired by Dr. Dre. He's very, if you listen to a lot of his older productions too, you hear the classical inspiration, the classical music inspiration, and the film score inspiration. A lot of this comes from scoring beats for TV too, because you want to give them as much emotion and attitude as possible. You want it to sound like something's about to happen. So anyway, that's the track for today, man. Yo, thanks for watching this video. If you really feel like it helped you out, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment to keep the conversation going, and subscribe to my channel to keep receiving these videos as I drop them on you. And if you want some banging new sounds, go to my site brahmabeats.com/free sounds, and I'll be sending you dope new samples all the time. Alright, hit me up. Peace, love, and beats.